Hello everyone, especially grade 5. How are you today? I hope you all the best. Today we're going to talk about Unit 2, Lessons 4 and 5, Prime Factorization and Greatest Common Factor. Are you ready to study? Let's go. So now let's remember meaning of factor. What does it mean? Factor is a number multiplied by another number to get a product. Can you remember? Let's remember using example. Number 18 equals what? Equals 1 times 18. Only 1 times 18 equals 18? No. 2 times 9 equals 18. Also 3 times 6 equals 18. Got it? Do you find any numbers else multiplied by each other to get 18? No. مفيش خلاص numbers تاني نعمل لهم multiplying to get 18. Got it? So 1 is a factor of 18 and 18 is a factor of 18. 2 is a factor of 18. 9 is a factor of 18. 3 is a factor of 18. 6 is a factor of 18. Because if you multiply 3 times 6, you get 18. Got it? So now you can tell me that all factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. All these factors. Got it? By it's the best to write in ascending order. يعني مش مشكلة لو كتبتهم عادي 1, 18, 2, 9, 3, 6 ولكن ascending order يكون أفضل. Got it? Now find the factors of each of the following. 24. Find the factors of 24. Which number multiplied by each other gets 24? The first number, 1 times 24. Okay, start with number 1. Okay, 1 times 24 equals 24. Then 2 times any number gets 24. Yes. 2 times 12, and then 3 times 8, and then 4 times 6. Got it? So factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. All these numbers are only factors of 24. Can you remember? We have studied in grade 4. 36. 1 times 36, and 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 5 times any number gets 36? No. So skip number 5 and move to 6. 6 times any number gets 36? Yes, 6 times 6. Okay, so now do you find any numbers else multiplied by each other get 36? No. So factors are all factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. All these numbers are only factors of 36. Got it? So now let's find GCF. Find the common factors and greatest common factor GCF. The first numbers 4 and 6. Factorize or find the factors of 4 and 6. Okay, factors of 4, factors of 6, common factors, and GCF. Okay, then 4 equals what? 4 equals 1 times 4. Also 2 times 2. Got it? هننظم أفكارنا الأول عشان نمشي steps محددة نبقى عارفين احنا هنعمل ايه. أول حاجة factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so 6 equals 1 times 6, 2 times 3. So factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. Write all factors. Factors of 4, 1, 2, 4. Factors of 6, 1, 2, 3, 6. Which is the common factors? 1 is a common up and down موجود في two numbers. Okay, في two factors. And 2 is a common. So write common factors are 1 and 2. Which is the greatest one? Greatest one is 2. So the greatest common factor is number 2. Okay, another example. 10 and 15. Okay, factors of 10, factors of 15, common factors, and GCF. Okay, So find the factors of 10. 10 equals what? Equals 1 times 10, 2 times 5. So factors are 1, 2, 5, and 10. The next number, 15. 1 times 15 and 3 times 5. So factors are 1, 3, 5, 15. Write all factors of each number, and then which is the common factors? 1 up and down, okay, and 5 up and down. Do you find any common factors else? No, so write 1 and 5. The greatest one is 5. Okay, that's about GCF, or greatest common factor. Now let's talk about prime and composite numbers. Prime number is a whole number that has only two factors, one and itself. What does it mean? Let's remember, number 5 equals what? Equals 1 times 5. Do you find any numbers else multiply to get 5? No. So 5 is a prime number because it has only two factors, one in itself. The same, 11 equals what? Equals only 1 times 11. So 11 has only two factors. Got it? That's the meaning of prime number. Prime numbers starting with 2. The first number in prime numbers, 2. Okay, 0 not prime, 1 not prime. The next 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and so on. Any number has only two factors, one and itself. You can't find in timetable. Okay, composite number is a whole number that has more than two factors. Like what? Like 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 14, 30, 40. You can find this number in timetable. 4 equals 2 times 2, 6 equals 2 times 3, 8 equals 2 times 4. You can find all these numbers in timetable. Okay, more factors. It has more factors. Okay. We have a note. All prime numbers are odd except 2. It means 2 is the only even prime number. Okay, يعني all prime numbers are odd except 2 is only even prime. Got it? 2 is the smallest, although number 2 is the smallest prime number, is the only even and only smallest prime number. Got it? 3 is the smallest odd prime number. Number 3 هو smallest odd prime, يعني smallest odd. Okay, 2 smallest even, 3 smallest odd. Got it? 1 is neither prime nor composite because it has only one factor. 1 neither prime nor composite. Okay, because prime has two factors, composite has more factors, but 1 has only factor. 1 times 1, so 1 factor. Got it? So let's show prime numbers between 1 and 30. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. Okay? Practice complete with a prime or composite. Okay? Let's show 6 is a prime or not, prime or composite. 6 equals what? 6 equals 1 times 6, 2 times 3. So it has two factors or more than two factors. So 6 is a composite number, not prime. Okay? The next one, 5 equals what? Equals 1 times 5. Can you find any factors else? No. So only two factors. 5 has only two factors, so 5 is a prime number. 13 equals what? Equals 1 times 13. Can you find any factors else? هل في أي numbers نعملها multiplying to get 13? No. So 13 has only two factors, so 13 is a prime number. Got it? Find the prime factorization. Now let's talk about prime factorization. Factorize 16 to its prime factors and then factorize 30 to its prime factors. Okay, start with 16. 16 equals 1 times 16, but take care, 1 is a prime? No. 16 is a prime? No. So cancel 1 and 16. Start with 2. 2 is a prime. 2 times 8 equals 16. So 2 is a prime. 8 is a composite. Factorize 8 to be 2 times 4. 2 is a prime. 4 is a composite. Factorize 4. 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay, so now 16 equals what? Equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Got it? Then factorize 30. It may be 3 times 10 or 5 times 6, as you like. Okay, so let's talk about 5 times 6. 5 is a prime. 6 is a composite. Factorize 6 to be 2 times 3. So now 5 is a prime, 2 is a prime, 3 is a prime. So 30 equals 5 times 2 times 3. Okay, 5 times 2 times 3. Then next one, find the prime factorization and GCF. Here we have a relation between prime factorization and GCF. Okay, let's show the first step. Find the prime factorization for 12 and 16. 12 equals 2 times 6. Okay, 2 is a prime, 6 is a composite. So factorize 6 to its prime. 2 times 3. Okay, circle 3. Okay, circle all prime factors. Got it? And 16 equals 2 times 8. 2 is a prime, 8 is a composite. 8 equals 2 times 4. 2 is a prime, 4 is a composite. Factorize 2 times 2. Okay, so write 12 equals what? Equals 2 times 2 times 3, and then 16 equals 2 times 2 times 2, all prime times 2. Got it? Now let's find the greatest common factor. Let's show which number is repeated up and down. Prime factors for 12 and 16. Which number is repeated? فين النمبر اللي اتكرر up and down؟ number 2. Okay, number 2 is repeated up and down. So write 2. Got it? So next, which number is repeated again? 2. 2 is repeated, so times 2. Now, do you find any numbers else repeated up and down؟ في numbers تانية اتكررت فوق وتحت؟ لا، خلاص كده. يبقى GCF هيكون 2 times 2 equals 4. Got it? يبقى كل steps بتاعتك to find GCF. The first step, factorize into prime factorization like this, and then find the common factors up and down. Okay, and cancel the rest factors. خلاص ملناش دعوة بيهم. كل الرست numbers تتكنسل. بتاخد المكرر مرة واحدة بس. Got it? Another example, 36 and 42. Then factorize 36 equals any number 3 times 12 or 6 times 6, whatever. Okay, so 3 is a prime, 12 a composite. Factorize 12 to be 2 times 6 or 3 times 4, whatever. وهتديك نفس الإجابة في الآخر. Okay, 6 2 times 3. Let's show if we factorize 36 by 6 times 6. 6 is a composite. Factorize to be 2 times 3. 6 to be 2 times 3. Here we have 2, 3 prime, 2 and 3 prime. Got it? So 3 and 2, 2 and 3. The same answer. We have repeated 2 and repeated 3. Okay? So anyway, 3 times 12 or 6 times 6, whatever. Or 4 times 9. مش هتفرق. Okay? Next number. So 36 equals 3 times 3 times 2 times 2, all prime. 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay? So now factorize 42 equals what? Equals 7 times 6 or 6 times 7. 7 is a prime. So move to 6. 6 is a composite. Factorize to be 2 times 3. Now 42 equals 3 times 2 times 7. Got it? So which number is repeated? Repeated up and down? 3. 3 is repeated up and down. So write 3. Which number else? 2 is repeated up and down, right? Times 2. Any numbers are repeated else? No. Cancel 3, 7 and 2 and multiply 2 by 3 equals 6. So the greatest common factor is 6. Okay. Now we have some notes. How to determine if the number is a factor of given number or not. يعني the first note. Number 1 is a factor of all numbers. Each number has a factor pair of 1 in itself. يعني ايه الكلام ده؟ يعني ال1 هو factor of all numbers. مش احنا بنقول 1 time any number gets the same number, so 1 is a factor of all numbers. Okay. 2 is a factor if the digit in the ones place is even number. يعني ايه؟ ناخد example على طول ونقول انه 2 factor for 52. Why? Because one's digit is even number. طالما one's digit even, so 2 is a factor. Another example, 94. One's digit is 4. 4 is an even number, so 2 is a factor of 94. Okay. Another example, 178. One's digit 8 is an even number. طالما even number in ones, so 2 is a factor of this number. Okay. 3 is a factor if the sum of digits is a number that divisible by 3. What does it mean? For example, 54. 3 is a factor of 54 if the sum of digits divisible by 3. Let's find sum of digits. يعني اعمل add ل 5 and 4. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 9 is divisible by 3. Can you divide 9 by 3? Yes, equals 3. So 3 is a factor for this number. Another example, 72. 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 divisible by 3. So 3 is a factor of 72. 198. Add the digits. 1 plus 9, 10. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 divisible by 3. ينفع تعمل division ل 18 and 3. Yes, equals 6. So 3 is divisible by 3 is a factor for 198. طب. Using example 41. 41 is 3 is a factor of 41. Let's show. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 divided 3. Can you divide by 5 by 3? No. So 3 is not factor for 41. Okay. Now 5 is a factor if the one's digit is 0 or 5. يعني ال 5 factor لمين؟ factor لأني number ال ones فيها يكون 0 or 5. Okay. 60, 75, 190. المهم يكون one's digit عندك 0 or 5. Got it? The last one. 10 is a factor if the one's digit is 0. 0 not 1. Okay. If the one's digit is 0. Like 50, 70, 60, 340, 100 or any number, it's one's digit 0. Okay. دي نوتس مهمة جدا عشان لما تجيلك في الأسئلة تعرف تحدد الفاكتورز دي right ولا مش موجودة. Find the product of the prime factorization listed, then list all others factors of the product. Okay, let's show. 2 times 2 times 2 equals what? Equals 8. So product is 8. Other factors. Which factors for 8? 1 times 8. So 1 and 8. Also 2 times 4. Already we have 2. So write 4. Got it? 2 times 2 times 5. 2 by 2, 4. 4 by 5, 20. So product is 20. How about factors else? 1 times 20. Got it? So 1 and 20. 2 times 10. So 2 and 10. And then 3 times any number gets a 20? No, 3 can't be. 4 by 5. Any numbers else? No. So these are factors of 20. 2 by 3 by 3. 2 by 3, 6. 6 by 3, 18. Any factors else for 18? Yes, 1 times 18. And 2 times 9. Already we have 2. So write 9. Any numbers else? Yes, 3 times 6 equals 18. We have 3. So write 6. Got it? The last one, 2 by 5 by 5. 2 by 5, 10. 10 by 5, 50. Okay. Factors else, 1 times 50 and 2 times 20. Sorry, we have 2. Okay, as 2 times 25. Got it? So these factors of 50. The only even prime number is 2. Can you remember? The next question, the prime number has 2 factors, which are 2 factors for prime number, 1 and itself. Okay, 1 is not a prime number because, yes, 1 is not prime because it has 2 factors. No, it has only 1 factor. Got it? The 2-digit prime number which less than 13. عايزين number less than 13 formed of 2 digits. Which numbers less than 13 and formed of 2 digits? في 10, 11 and 12. Which is a prime from 10, 11 and 12? 11 is a prime. Got it? The prime numbers between 60 and 70. Count after 60 to find the prime. After 60, 61. 61 is a prime. 62 is a prime? No. 62 not prime because 2 is even. 2 in one's digit is an even, so number not prime is a composite number. Okay, the next number, 63. In timetable, 7 times 9, 63. So 63 has more factors. Got it? The next number, 64. 8 by 8, 64. So 64 not a prime, it has more factors. And then 65, one's digit 5, so it has 5 as a factor. Got it? So more factors, so it's a composite, not prime. 66 has more factors because like 11 times 6 equals 66. Okay, not only 1 in itself, يعني مش بس ال 1 times 66 هو اللي هيكون factors لل 66. لا، احنا عندنا more factors. Got it? يبقى cancel 66. 67 is a prime. Okay, 68 not prime. 8 is an even, in one's place even, so not prime. Okay, and 69 not a prime, so only 2 prime between 60 and 70. Okay, prime factors of 14, it's very easy. 2 times 7 equals 14. 2 is a prime, 7 is a prime. Prime factor of 19. 19 equals what? 19 equals 1 times 19. 1 is not a prime, so 19 is a only prime factor of 19. Got it? That you have finished our lesson today. I hope you've got it. بس كده.